let's just jump right into it. Hi, I'm Christopher as always. Today I just wanted to show you a couple of things and we're getting down to business. This is the Praxis cherry and this is the black cherry tomato. These were the ones that were just tiny, teeny, just sprouted seedlings that I showed you in the last episode, and they are doing phenomenally. I did grow 3 of each type in one solo cup. It's the red solo cup month right here. In this one, I had 3 of each. Well, I had 3 of the same, and I had 4 varieties of tomatoes, I think. So once they started to grow a little bit more, I was just thinking, well, will I be able to save all 3 of each kind? And the short answer is yes, I was able to do that. I separated those, I used water, and I just carefully untangled the roots. And I got 3 of each, and they're doing phenomenally. These ones, they were just tiny ones, and this is, I would say, probably a week of growth. I've been planting them a little bit deeper, and they are probably gonna stay in these pots until summer. Not sure. I think I might just transplant a few of these. I will see if I can keep them away from the thrips. I had one thrip going on one of the plants, and it kind of ate through the leaf just within a night. So, but that leads me to the other thing, that the grow box has to go right now. Well, not right now, but it has to go. It's winter outside and it's freezing, but I'm gonna try to take a lot of the soil out of the box and just eventually get the box out. I'm gonna use the grow box in the garden this summer. It's kind of a pain in the ass huge grow box, so I will see. I need to get some buddies over here and help me move it. So I'm gonna reuse the soil that I have in the grow box now. I'm gonna use it still in the box once I get it outside, and I'm gonna use it to grow whatever I'm growing this summer. I haven't decided yet. So, but I would have made those kind of boxes outside, the raised beds outside anyway. Not this summer because I'm putting in the greenhouse, but I'm thinking next summer I'm gonna do a whole series on how I'm going to do the other gardening besides the greenhouse. So, but there's just not time enough to do everything this summer. So the grow box is just going outside, and we're gonna keep some simple things in there. I'm thinking carrots and some salads, and yeah, we will see. I might try to do a tunnel over it. So because that will make it possible for me to grow a lot of things faster. So we will just see. Oh, and I just wanted to show you this one. This is a spider plant. It's not a huge show as of now, but for me it's a really nice project because it's growing like crazy and it's so crisp and fresh and green, and there's no bugs on it, and that's a good thing. So this might be somewhat, I don't know what's it called. It can handle bugs. So I'm gonna transplant this one day. It's not. This is a pot without holes, and I kind of manage watering it. It's not a big problem, but I want to keep. It's 3 plants in here, and I want to separate those and grow them in different places in here. And I think I'm gonna have one hanging here between the grow lights. I don't think it needs too much lighting to grow well, somewhat good. So we will see. I'm gonna do some different things with this, and that just brings me to the main theme of this week. It's mushroom time. I was talking about this last episode, and this is the episode or the program that I'm gonna start the whole thing. So I don't know if it's gonna work. It's an old, really old thing. But if mushroom spores are like all other things you don't want, it's just gonna survive everything. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna bring you in a little bit closer because I'm not sure if you can see a whole lot from there. So it's going to be something that we can enjoy if it works out. If not, I don't mind. Hopefully you don't mind either, because you know that this guy is gonna do something similar later on anyway. So, oh, I need to show you this. You're probably not gonna see it too well from there, but this is the, what's this? I think this is, well, I have the shishito, the one that we cut back. I think that's back there, and this is probably the Thai pepper. Yeah, I think it's the Thai pepper, and it's coming back beautifully from the cut. So it's putting out new shoots everywhere here, and I'm expecting something nice from this plant in the near future. And the last thing I just wanted to show you, because this one is just beautiful. It's growing beautifully. This is the, I need to remember the names before I go on. I think it's the Brazilian Ghost. Yes, it's the Brazilian Ghost from Kangstar. I'm not looking forward to this growing up because it's probably gonna be a pain in the, yeah. So anyway, come a little bit closer and we'll just get this started. So I've been trying to read up on this, and yeah, that looks kind of gross. This is, yeah, it's supposed to look like this. So what I've been reading, this is the grow medium, and this is a bag of compost. So what you're supposed to do is to just poke some holes in the compost, and you're gonna soak it in water for 30 minutes. That's probably just to get it soaking wet. So I'm just gonna put some holes in it somewhere and just see how it works out. I'm gonna soak it for 30 minutes. And what's supposed to happen after that is just to throw all the compost on top of the grow medium. And that should be it for, yeah, 5 to 8 days, it says. And that should be in room temperature, so 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. And it's really important that before you start the whole process, it's important to, if you buy this one and it's not entirely filled with mold, you're supposed to keep it in 20 to 25 degrees away from the sun, and for as many days as it takes for it to grow mold. So once it grows mold, then it's ready for putting on the compost. So what I'm gonna do is just soak this whole thing for 30 minutes, and I will get you back here and we can see how it goes. The 30 minutes have passed now, and we're gonna cut it up. Yeah, I know I put some enormous holes in this, but I think it went okay. I don't know, it's probably wet. But what we're gonna do now is just dump the whole thing on top. It's really wet, but it's supposed to be that way. And I'm not sure if I have enough to cover, because the grow medium has been shrinking, and the grow medium will probably just fall on the sides. So I might just put in some extra soil there, but I'm not sure if that works. So we will just see once we get the whole thing covered. Let's just see if there's something more in here. Well, it's not a lot. So we're just gonna try to cover the whole thing. And it's important for the grow medium now to stay moist. It should never dry out, because if it dries out then the whole process stops. So we will just try to cover the whole thing, and I think since the grow medium is so wet, I mean so dry, I think I'm gonna moisten it a little bit more. And I'm not sure if this will work, but I think I'm gonna keep it this way. And if it just shows me that, well, that's just not possible, then it's probably too old, or it's probably that I've done something wrong. But hey, this is something that I've never done before on this type of mushroom. The other one that I had was a completely different setup. So we're gonna try it this way and see. And hopefully within a few days, it just says that I read some more, and it says that if it starts growing tiny, teeny mushrooms, then I should just move it straight into some cooler temperatures. So what was it saying? It was 15 to 18 degrees Celsius. So it will be, I have to move it out of the grow room because it's way too hot up here. So, but that's probably a bit into the future. So I'm just gonna leave it this way, messy as always. And yeah, I think that's all we need to do this week, and I'm gonna keep you posted on this. I probably should do a series on this, but I'm not gonna do a start to finish because I have no idea if this is going to work. So that's gonna be this spring. I'm gonna do some complete A to Z on this kind of things. So that's it for now, and I hope you enjoy this kind of video. And I think I'm gonna do something a little bit more fun. The peppers are ripening, and I think that's gonna be something that we're gonna take a look at next time. And I'm probably gonna try to eat one. I will die, I know for sure, because I've been tasting somewhat on a small green pepper. So I know I'm gonna die, but that's something that's probably fun for other people to watch here on YouTube. So until next time, this is Christopher saying, may the force be with you, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I just wanted to show you, in the last, I think it was the last program, I showed you my teeny weeny string bikini. My mother-in-law is watching this. I shouldn't say that. Let's restart.